Happy Mother's Day, ladies. Can I share some things with you guys today? I know you guys had a good day. My prayer is that you did. And my prayer is that your day was equally as pleasant as mine. But as the day went through, I was going through my books and so many different things, my cookbooks and stuff, because at the top of the week, the end of the week, we're going to LACMA. And so I'm getting prepared for that. I'm getting the menu together and, getting my table spread together and all that. So today I went through one of the closets and I had these two pair of curtain panels, okay, which is 84 inches. Now, I have two tables that are round and they're in a bag, right? Now, I like my tablecloths to kind of drag the ground just a little bit slightly. So I know that I need 80 inches. Okay. So by these being 84 inches, it's great. And so, but what I'm going to need now, this has two panels. So these two panels, I'm going to sew these two panels together. So I have two packs because I have two different tables. So, but when I get ready to do that, then therefore I'm going to go over the process of making sure that it's done and done correctly, because we have these holes, where the pole goes through for the panel. But what we're going to do is, when I was at the Dollar Tree yesterday, I had got this rope. So when I put these panels together, instead of them being aligned on the same accord, one would be at the foot of the other, like one going this way and the other one going this way, but they're sewn together the long way, if that makes sense. And I'm going to show you guys when I get ready to do it. I know it's probably not making sense now, and plus I only got one hand to work with. But at the end of it, one end is going to have these and the other end is going to have these, and then I'm going to take this, and this right here is 8 feet. So I'm going to, Egypt is playing, y'all. So, and then I'm going to lace this at the bottom to have a drawstring at the bottom of the tablecloth. Okay. So what we're going to do though is, as it gets close and stuff like that, and throughout the month, I'm going to, we're going to talk about table dressings and how you dress your table for different types of gatherings and so on and so forth. So we're going to talk about this another time. But I found this today in the cabinet. You see, I got them from Dee Dee's. I don't even know how long ago it's been since I bought these. It's got to be some years old. But, I needed 2 tablecloths, and I needed the tablecloths to match. Now, I also put runners on my tables. So, but we'll talk about that, and I'll show you guys all that, and we'll do a full demo of that when that happens. But I just wanted to show you guys that. And I got this cute little tray, and I got 2 of these, and I really like the rose gold metallic confetti that was in here. So I got 2 of those, and then I got a Aleene's tacky glue. So I wanted to just show you guys that right there. And let me move these over here, because it's something else I want to show you that I can put in this space. Okay, let me just move that there. And then we're coming with this. Okay, now, at the Dollar Tree right now, they have the copper tone trays. Okay, let me take this out. These right here, I am going to do albacore sandwiches, and I'm also going to do peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. But on my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, I want them to be crustless, and I want to seal them off. So I got out the different, this is a unicorn. Of course, this is a heart. And then this one is, what is that? A butterfly. And then this one is a star. Okay, so But, and y'all, one thing I noticed though when I went to the Dollar Tree, now the last time I bought these, they charged me $1.25 for them. But when I looked at my receipt this time, why was I charged $1.75 and you only get one? Okay, so I don't know what was up with that, but I got two. And what I got them for was, this is a warmer I want to show you guys, and it's ancient old. It's one of my mother's, and it has rose gold and copper. And you put, I have two glass votives that go here that have like the little tea light candles that you put inside of it, and it just keeps your stuff warm. Now inside of here, I am making some sandwiches that are supposed to stay warm. Okay, so but I'm gonna go through all that later. I'm gonna show you guys the full demo, what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and so on and so forth. But while I was bringing things out, I also make popcorn, and I wanted to have, I put the popcorn in these cone-shaped plastic bags, and then you just tie them at the top. These are for the cookies, to have the cookies in individual little packages, little baggies. These are just the bigger ones, just the bigger size bags that I had those other sandwiches in last time, but these are just bigger, so, you know, I just pulled those out. And I pulled these out too because I'm going to show you, well, I'm going to tell you guys what I'm going to be doing with that. Okay, so let me just slide this to the side because I'm going to bring something else forward. Hold on. Oh, I don't know if I showed this other one. Hold on. Maybe I did or didn't. And this one is a heart. So I don't know if I showed that or not. Okay, also, when you're hosting things outside and stuff like that, you want to repel mosquitoes and stuff like that, especially if you're going to be, you know, having food and all kind of stuff going on outside. You want to repel them. Well, I have, my ex had got me like about 5 boxes of these a couple years ago. Okay, and I still have them, you see. And so inside of the box come with 4 coils. And there's 2 coils in each packet, and then you split the 2 coils apart in each package, and then that gives you 4 coils. Well, but what you're gonna need is a coil container or holder. Okay, that is what this is. Let me show you what it looks like in the inside. Then what I do is I take my cigar torch and I torch this, and it goes 4 to 5 hours, and it's just cute, and it'll match my full motif, and it's just cute, you know. And then we won't have to worry about even flies, for that matter. Nothing comes around. And this will cover like about 10 feet circumference or something like that. And so what I'm going to do is I have a ground cover that I lay down, and with the ground cover, I think it's a 12 by 12 or maybe a 10 by 10. But anyway, we'll talk about that when we get ready to do that. But now next, I wanted to show you guys something else. Now this is my card game box, container, whatever you want to call it. This is just a candle. You see it's already spent, but this just sits at the table to have that extra ambiance. This is to keep scores and all that kind of stuff, because what I do want to do is always have the date, the time, the day of the week, where I was, who all played, and just keep score in a notebook to where I always have it. Now, I am going to make me some customized dominoes, but until I make my customized dominoes, I have a tin of some dominoes. I've had these for years. And so, but yeah, so some dominoes. This one is called Talking Hearts. It's a couples edition card game, just of questions and such. This one is Risky Couples, a fun card couple game. This one is Bedroom Commands, just another little old card game. These are just rolled gold cards inside of there. And these are just black cards, black regular playing cards. And then I have the bicycles, the Hoyles, the bicycles, you know, because some of these are for pinochle and so on and so forth. So, you know, you have different playing cards for different, you know, whatever it is that you're playing. Okay. And then I definitely wanted some jumbo for those of us that, you know what I'm saying, can't see as like we used to. So we got the jumbo playing cards. We got phase 10. We got Uno Dos. And so those are our card games. So we're going to have on our card table, on our little gaming table, we're going to have the tablecloth on there, and we're going to have this. This is like a Connect 4. You see how big it is? It's taking up a lot of space on here. But I wanted to show you guys this. Now, this can sit on the table, and then what you do is you just, like that, you know what I mean? And like that. And so you have your red and you have your black. And I want to say this is about 18 inches across, or maybe about 2 feet across. Where did I get this from? I actually got it from Aldi. And I've had this for a couple years now, but I absolutely love it, and it is part of our game display. Now, let me come over here on this side, because there's some things that I wanted to show you guys over here. Let me move this. One thing I thought about fixing, because I was going through my party books and stuff like that, all these different books. Now, one thing about me, I am a thrift shopper. I love, love, love the Goodwill, Salvation Army, estate sales, yard sales, garage sales, all those types of things. So a lot of my books, I get them from the Goodwill and stuff like that. So, and a lot of these books I've had for ages, okay? And so just simply wipe them down, spray a little Lysol on them, and go with it, okay? And I even smudge them too, you know, to just take the old energy off. But nonetheless, this book here is one of the ones that I showed you last night that I got from the Dollar Tree. Oh my God, this is a good one. But this one here, oh my goodness. I also picked out what I was going to prepare. Let me show you. I'm going to make some chicken cheese steaks. And they have a really, really good recipe on that. So I'm going to make some chicken cheesesteaks as a portion of our celebration. So this is a really, really good book. If you guys can find this at the Dollar Tree, oh my God, get you one. Look how thick it is. And I have so many recipes in here that I marked and stuff for different things, because they even had a French dip, all kind of different sandwiches and drinks and all kinds of stuff to just, you know, party foods and stuff. Man, y'all, bomb, okay? And then this one here is just my Southern food cookbook. But I was also thinking about, because I love the California rolls, and I'm thinking about making some of those. Now here we go. Case in point. Okay, entertaining your way. I got this from the Goodwill. You see the sticker is still on there, so it was $3.99, and it was probably red, was probably the color of the day, so it was probably half off. So I probably got that for $2. This one here, but I know I got this from the Goodwill, but still, this is appetizers. Is the Goodwill sticker on it? It's not on there. But I also got this sushi maker kit from the Goodwill. Let me move this to the side and show you guys this kit. Okay, first, here's the lid. It was $5.99, and that's October 24th, 2016. Do you see that? So one thing about the Goodwill, it'll let you know, when the sale, when they put it out on the floor, when they tagged it. So they tagged this October 24th, 2016, and it was $5.99. This was already on there, so I just never took that off. It has all kind of, old stuff on there. And this was actually in my drawer at the bottom of this island, well, in the cabinet rather, that had all kind of different stuff in there, because I actually pulled this out too. It's a salad bar buffet that you blow up, and it holds ice and stuff in there, and it's 51 inches long. So it will go the length of like your folding table or whatever. So y'all, this is nice. This is nice. And I found this up under here in the cabinet up under here too. So, but in part of this sushi maker, oh, and I found this up under there, to where you could put, your seaweed, your mixture and everything in there. You turn this, and then you take this part off, and then you can cut them the diameter, the thickness that you want them, and it'll all be encased in this. Now, here's the kit, which this kit is so bomb, and it had everything still left in it. It has the recipe booklet. It has your rice spoon. These chopsticks here are more for food preparation. They're a little bit bigger than the normal size ones because you use them for preparation. And then here's your bamboo for your rolling of your, and you get 2 of these. So everything that it states that's in this box was in this box, okay? And it was $5.99. How could I lose? But I've had it all these years, never ever used it. But so anyway, you see what I'm doing. And this is how I spent my Mother's Day. I spent my Mother's Day planning to have a good, what's the word I'm trying to gather? To have a good time at LACMA coming up, and to also set the intent to meet new people, to have fun, to play games, and all this kinds of stuff. So I'm just really setting the intent for a welcoming atmosphere for my friends, and to welcome in some new ones. So this is what I'm doing. I also had another game too. Hold on, let me grab it. Hold on 1 second. I think I'm gonna show you guys these 2. Well, there's 3. There is 3. Hey, Mama. Okay, now on these 3 games right here, this one is a sorry diced game. It hasn't been played yet. It's still packaged up. I love Clue. I was raised on Clue, but this one here is like, they have like different renditions of Clue. And this one is called the Clue Escape the Midnight Hotel. And y'all, look at the people on there now. Look how they look. Okay. So yeah, oh my God, I love games, and I want to play some games, and I want friends that like to play games too. Now this one is adult loaded questions. So yeah, so I want to set this type of intent. This is what I want going forward. I want a mate that can play games and has this type of sense of humor. I like to have this type of fun. So anyway, it's a video day in May, video number 11. It's Mother's Day, and I'm planning stuff for festivals and for LACMA and for events and for festivities and to hang out with my friends. All right, family. Love you guys. Bye-bye for now.